Deus meus arriva me, torum do shoka vikilje, torum do shoka vikilje, Deus meus arriva me. In meum corut senum sit, torariram do groco gri, torariram do groco gri, in meum corut senum sit. Deus meus arriva me, torum do shoka vikilje, torum do shoka vikilje, Deus meus arriva me. Domine, Domine, exaure me, manum vilum da grossa ie, manum vilum da grossa ie, Domine, Domine, exaure me, manum vilum da grossa ie, Domine, Domine, exaure me.
Jigwe, Bajama, Tatu, Walter, goodbye. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. So, just was up at the farm there. I'm still in my overalls. Didn't want to be too late, so I just jumped on the stream. So, why? Thanks so much for joining us. Joining me, everybody. My name is Niall McConnell. I'm from Castlefin, East Donegal. I will be running in the general election in County Donegal. We're expecting this general election could be called next week. The budget's on Tuesday and we're expecting a snap election, so we must get ready for this general election. Need all the support we can get. If you're in the northwest area, Sligo, Donegal, Tyrone, Derry, whatever, please get in contact with me. We need canvassers, we need leafleters, we need people on the streets, so get in touch. And if you want to support my election campaign, there's a link in the description to chip into my election fundraiser. So great to see so many people in the live chat already. If you, the very least you can do, right, if you're going to do anything, please share these streams right now on all your social media platforms. Share them on X, Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram. Send it out to everybody. That's the very least you can do. It helps get the message out there, helps spread the Fenian faith. That's the very least you could do. It costs nothing, and it helps me out a lot. No, that's the very least that you can do is just share it out, share it to your friends and family, get the message out there. All right. So let me know in the live chat where you're all from, whether it be Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand. Please let me know where you're watching the show from, and if you're re-watching the show, please let me know. Okay. So, fantastic to see everybody in the live chat. Now, we're going to say a large prayer as Gaeliga. So, let me move myself more center here. I think I'm off center. Hold on. There we go. So, why? Let's say our large prayer as Gaeliga. Nanya manahar agus avek agus spirit ni bemen. Arnyahar atar now go ne for Daniel go died the rate go yanter the holler and tal of mar yanter now. Ar narle hul turdin you agus might do our fecta mar a waihamage or vect in a fein ac na election a gahu ac sears in a olg amen. Nanya manahar agus avek agus spirit ni bemen. Alright everybody, welcome to tonight's show. Thank you so much for joining me. Right, let's see where everybody's from. Okay, Patrick McGuigan, I believe you're from Mahara, County Derry. Oregon, USA says Papa. East Cork says Sean, or Shan. County Antrim says Ellie. Birmingham, UK says Leslie. America says Noble Clinton. Something like that. Watching from Southwest Wales here, says Welsh African. Oh, that's an oxymoron. New Zealand says Omanra. Belfast City says Sonia. East Cork says Sheepdog. Vinegar Hull says Martin O'Sullivan. Offaly says Titanic Lover. Newcastle UK. Newcastle says, where did that go? The live chat's going so quick. Newcastle says Scooby. Polk says County Down. Enniskillen says Tony. Robert McGuire says County Cavan. County Down says Thomas Coulter. Niall Rush. County Dublin says Ed. North Belfast says Stevie. Good to see so many people from Ulster here. Dublin says Zarowski. Netherlands says Marina. World UK says Stuart. Dublin Neil. Watching from Letterkenny from Gweedore says Marie. Evening Susan, thanks for moderating. Sean, thanks for moderating too. And Raynham, Canada, he says. Shannon, someone said the Shannon there, or Shannon. Where did that go to? I saw somebody say Shannon Country Clare says Sean Scullion, and Pat Walsh says Kilkenny. Waterford says Paul. Queens, New York says Microwave Soda Expo. Interesting name. Where do people come up with these names? Tipperary says Nev. Perthshire says Cameron. South France says Sylvia. Oh, so many people in the live chat. Invaded country England says Edward. Right. Anybody from Castle Wellens? Ask Bud the dog. Right, fantastic to see so many people in the live chat. Look, the very least that you could do, right, is share these streams with all your friends and family right now. Share it on your WhatsApp groups, your brothers, your sisters, your parents. Send it to them. Tell them to watch this mad bog man from County Donegal expose a mass immigration invasion in Ireland. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook. The very least you could do is do that. It costs you nothing to do that. Okay. And if you're re-watching the show, you can still do that. Share it everywhere. Okay, so let's get into tonight's show. Lots of clips, lots of articles to discuss tonight, right? So this video made my blood boil. So these asylum seekers in Ireland aren't just living in tents and hotels. Some are put up in huge Georgian-style houses where they spend their days drinking and relaxing. Let me get this clip up for you here now. This will make you angry. While 14,000 Irish are homeless, while our youngsters are forced to emigrate to the likes of Australia because there's nothing here for them, no accommodation, no jobs, nothing here for them. They're forced to emigrate to Australia, and we're importing these types of people here who are staying in Georgian mansions. It just makes you so angry. This is what's happening to our wonderful country. Importing these scammers. Hey, look at that. Please let me know in the live chat what you all think of these types of videos here. Any questions you have for me, any comments, if you're rewatching the show, please let me know in the comment section what you all think of these types of videos here. Does it make you angry? Are you happy this is happening in Ireland? You know, what did our ancestors go through? Survive penal laws, survive food removal, survive genocide after genocide. For what? To be replaced by scammers. And anybody who criticizes it, anybody who points it out, gets called names, gets debanked, gets attacked by the mainstream media. You know what I mean? It's crazy land. He climbed like a pro. Yeah, like a professional thief, says Sonia. What's wrong with using a door? I know. You're right there, Cameron. There's so many people in the live chat commenting. It's hard to keep up here. Why are young fit men being treated as if they're children incapable of looking after themselves? It's beyond insanity, Niall. I know, you sheepdog, you're 100% right. Well, like these liberals and the leftists and the government treat these migrants as their little pets. You know, we've got to look after our poor little brown pets. You know, and fantasizing them too, treating them like children, and not, no, their bad behaviour is rewarded. For example, recently, a migrant who sexually assaulted a poor girl down the country, he was fired by Aldi and he was given a €5,000 reward for unfair dismissal. This is the type of behaviour, this is the type of incentives migrants are seeing all over the world. They're told to come to Ireland because Ireland is the land of milk and honey. Sonia says, we're getting this drip by drip. Well, the Irish are quickly becoming a minority in our own country. You know, you could say it's drip by drip, and I know what you mean, but in the large scale, or the large picture, it's getting out of control. It's getting out of hand altogether. And for those of you wondering, I'm wearing my bodysuit here, my overalls, just to keep my clothes clean. I was out in the farm there, and I didn't have time to change, so I just thought, you know what, I'm going to jump straight on the show, because I know people don't like waiting on me. But let's play another clip here. I had a clip here about this. No, is that it? No, I don't think that is it. Hold on. Where is it now? Let me scroll down. Maybe I can find something. So entitled "Arrogant Foreign National Thug Uses the Lewis, the Dublin tram without a ticket and promptly gets thrown off. Some lefties are saying they were too heavy-handed with the migrant." Let me know what you think of this video. Being called far right as a badge of honour, says Stevie Thompson. Absolutely.
Bro, can you please now? I'm not going from today. I'm not going from today. Don't ask me again. No, touch me. Okay, no problem.
He had a ticket. He had a fucking ticket. Well, it's interesting. The fella who did the chokehold, who removed the migrant, he had an afro himself. So, but you know, this is the foreign privilege that these people have. They think they can travel on public transportation without paying tickets, and a lot of the time they don't have to. There's no enforcement on this, and they can pretty much do whatever they want. See, it's you know, encouraging bad behavior, and there's no punishment for their bad behavior. So they get more brazen then, and it gets worse and worse. Immigrant security, says Sean Mack. Hello brother, how are you doing? How's New Jersey, says Mike Jordan. I think he's asking Aaron Brown. Why are foreigners in Ireland so arrogant? Well, the Irish, we are a warrior race. well, historically the Irish are a warrior race, but we've been beaten down so much, we've been browbeaten so much, and we've embraced liberalism, materialism, communism, and abandoned the faith of our forefathers, Christianity. And it's not only in Ireland, but all European men are being told to shut up. That you're this whole toxic masculinity thing, and men now are giving up. They're letting the women take over, and it's a recipe for disaster. You know what I mean? So, too much soy, says Microwave Soda Expo. Well, you're probably onto something there too. The jibber jabs don't help. The poison in the foods don't help. And men drink far too much alcohol too, and they drink the Coca-Cola, they eat the pizza, they eat the fast food. And they couldn't punch a paper bag. Like most men now are useless. They couldn't defend their own family, and they're obsessed with the Zog ball on the TV. A bunch of Africans kicking a lump of leather around the football field. Now, I love my Gaelic football. I played Gaelic football, played for Donegal at all levels, right from under 15s right up to senior level. I love Gaelic football. Played it as a child, played it up to senior level, but Gaelic football is a traditional Irish sport. It was created, as a way of bringing back traditional Irish games. It was an Irish national sport. It was to combat British imperialism. It was to initiate the Gaelic revival. But this modern Zog ball, even the Gaelic football now is turning into a joke as well. Okay. Let's move on here. What else have we got in store for you? We've got more clips, more videos. The most native of people in Ireland was actually from Egypt. So let's listen to this clip. This African lecture us about immigration. So the whole thing's gaslighting. It's to tell us that we're not the indigenous people of this country, and we're a country of immigrants.
So a lot of people in Ireland, they sort of call themselves natives, but really, there's very few people who are natives. In fact, if you look at the ancient history of Ireland, you will find out that the most native of people in Ireland was actually from Egypt, which is in Africa. There's actually the parent of the Gaels, from Africa, and this is in the annals of the Gaelic people. So many people are migrants in Ireland. We all have migrated from somewhere. So, Slán.
What a load of nonsense. Where in the annals does it say the people of Ireland are Egyptian? Well, the Egyptians were European. The people who built the pharaohs were Egyptian. We know that. We've done DNA studies on the pharaohs. The Egyptians were European and possibly Irish. Maybe there's a train of thought that believes that civilization traveled from west to east. So, the ancient Egyptians, the pharaohs, the people who built the pyramids, they weren't Africans, they weren't Arabs, they were Europeans. We know that for a fact. They've done the DNA test on the mummies, the sarcophagus, whatever the plural is, and they're European people. So anyway. Yeah, Egyptians had red hair. Yeah, they were European. Like the Africans couldn't build Lego. Like, never mind the sophisticated engineering of the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Someone said that Ukrainian people are not a problem. They are a problem. They're forcing our youngsters to emigrate. Ukrainians are in Ireland now committing crimes. So yeah, Ukraine is a problem. Like, I have nothing against Ukrainian people, the genuine people fleeing war, but it's not Ireland's problem. Maybe the Ukrainian regime in 2000, when they overthrew the other Ukrainian regime in 2013, shouldn't have been bombing the ethnic Russians in eastern Ukraine, the Donbass and other parts. Maybe they shouldn't have been shelling and killed well over 10,000 ethnic Russians. Maybe the Ukrainians shouldn't have done that. It's not our problem to begin with anyway, and they're a bunch of cheeky buggers in Ireland. They think they own the place. Okay, let's move on. I didn't realise I thought I was full screen there, but I wasn't anyway. So let me go to the live chat. What's everybody saying here? Not too many castles in Africa. No, there's not. What's my opinion on President Trump? Big letdown, to be honest with you. Big letdown. His support for certain countries in the Middle East, his unwavering, dying support for countries in the Middle East is very disgusting. I'd rather he focus on America. He seems to be beholden to certain Middle Eastern lobby groups. He's completely bought and paid for by these Middle Eastern lobby groups. So I'm not impressed. I wish he would focus on America and start trying to target European voters, white voters in America, instead of pandering to every minority. His base is white Americans, not Africans or Mexicans. It's white Europeans. And he now supports abortion. So, big letdown. Anybody supports abortion, I don't support them. So, and he's just like the first time he was in 2016, he just surrounded himself with a swamp, just absolute parasites. JP Morgan, all the big bankers, BlackRock. Surrounded himself with a swamp. So, what makes you think if he wins this election, it's going to be any different? Now, he's probably better than the other Egypt Kamala Harris, but still. Yes, for my opinion, there you go. Okay, so African man is confused about the Irish weather. I'm calling it now. The Irish weather will be labelled racist by the end of the year. Let's listen into this.
So let me tell you what. I'm fine with all kinds of weather. I'm fine with almost all kinds of weather. Or let me say all kinds of weather. At least to some extent. The kind of weather I'm, however, not fine with is the confusing kind of weather. Do you know what? If it's rainy, let it be raining. If it's cold, let it be cold. If it's warm, let it be warm. Dublin, please stop confusing me. Ireland, please stop confusing me. Stop confusing us. I'm pretty sure even Irish people have complained about this themselves. The weather is so confusing. It's so confusing, to be honest. So let me tell you what. I'm fine with all kinds of weather. I'm fine with almost all kinds of weather. Or let me say all kinds of weather. At least to some extent. The kind of weather I'm, however, not fine with is the confusing kind of weather. Do you know what?
Sorry, I think they went on repeat there. Well, a confused African, and like someone said there in the live chat, or the title of that video was Irish weather will be considered racist by the end of the year. So yeah, the chickens that come here and his brand new shirt, looks like an expensive shirt. Whinging about the weather in Ireland. If you don't like it, go back home. Tashi Karbashi, it's always raining in Ireland, right? So we have to suit him, says Elizabeth, I know. Yeah, Trump supports abortion. Couldn't believe it. Niall, can you translate? I don't know. You try go back and read it. Listen to it again yourself in slow motion. Morning, says Billy Bogus. Bet he's not confused when he left his free money, says Stevie. A piece of wood would confuse him. A will could confuse him, says John. Wouldn't you love to see a real bad winter? Yes and no, Patrick. Not for the farming, anyway. Now, this traitor here, Neil Richmond, is someone who I really can't stomach. He got exposed big time in them 2 referendums a few months ago. That they were actually about it was about mass immigration and family reunification, and we exposed it big time. We defeated them 2 referendums massively. And now here he boasts about issuing 31,000 work permits. So people need to understand, right? Because I see this a lot on social media. People are saying, oh, we're only against illegal immigrants. Legal migrants are fine. We don't have a problem if you come here legally. Well, the biggest problem in Ireland is legal immigration, people who are coming here with these bogus visas and work permits. That's the big problem. That's where the overwhelming vast majority, they're coming on these bogus work permits. So that needs to stop. That needs to change. So let's listen to Neil Richmond here.
Over the past few months, we've all said that we want to have a factual discussion on our future migration policy. And we need to be able to do that in a space where we don't allow, indeed, the far right or the far left to pick apart. And let's actually discuss the facts. And I don't think my views on immigration will be questioned. You talk in a space where we don't Labour. I issued 31,000 work permits with joy. Over the past few months.
Yeah, issued it with joy. There you go. Do you need to hear anything else? What else is everybody saying there in the live chat? I am watching Clarkson on the Farm, and after seeing this series, I really respect farmers. That's a good. Clarkson's Farm is a good TV show. To be fair, he knows how to. He knows how to write a good TV show or produce a good TV show. Now, John, you're in the wrong chat. Abortion is killing unborn children. Absolutely. John, if you are confused about abortion or you want to understand what an abortion is, go to stopabortion.ie and watch a full abortion for yourself and then come back to me if you've got any questions or doubts. Okay. So, for those of you who are unaware, we've got a brand new shop. I'll just promote this really quickly because I don't want to be annoying anybody. But, for example, you can get grass-fed lamb, grass-fed beef delivered your front door, 100% Irish grass-fed lamb and beef. Half a lamb box or a whole beef box delivered your front door. The highest quality lamb and beef in the world is available. You can get this lamb on our shop. Link is in the description. Deliver your front door, next day delivery. Now, if you get your orders in tonight, there's a good chance you will get your lamb or beef sent out on a Wednesday. But you have to get your orders in tonight because early tomorrow morning, I have to send my orders in to the butcher. Right? So if you want your lamb or beef this week, get your orders in tonight. And it's actually better as it's the highest quality in lamb and beef in the world, and it's actually cheaper because you get it in bulk, and it's actually cheaper, a lot cheaper than going to your local shop or your butcher. And believe me, you will not be disappointed. Now, we have a shop as well. Let me see. Is that the actual shop there? I suppose it is actually. So you can go onto our shop. The Irish Butcher Box, that I call it, is available there. You can get our books as well. What can you get? The Just Vault Reconquista of the West, The Great Reset Resistance, the Dewey Reams Bible, a beautiful leather, genuine leather back book, the latest issue of our party newspaper, The Irish Patriot. Lots of books there. The Holy Martyrs, Handbook for the New Fenian, the book with herself, and our very own jacket. Now it's coming into the winter, right? And we have the highest quality, really nice, warm regatta waterproof jackets, Shield the Heron ones. I think I need to put another order in, but there are some left. So get your orders in for your jacket. They go from small, medium, large, extra large, and double XL. Link is in the description to order the jackets. Just check out the shop, and it supports our work too. Helps us continue to do our jobs. Okay, is it the shopping channel? Good question. Well, look, if you go anywhere else, you get ads all the time. Watch TV. I'm allowed to do a 20 to 30 second ad in a 45-minute live stream. You know, this is providing you free entertainment, so I don't want no complaining. You know, if you don't like it, you can watch somebody else. You know, and we have to keep our operation going too. You know, we're not funded by the state, we're not funded by NGOs, we rely on you, the listeners. What else are we saying? Do you believe in the clergy plan? Absolutely. We've had a big article in our newspaper. I don't think it was the last issue, it was the issue before that we had a big article about the clergy plan. Killing babies is always wrong. You're right now, but you should at least be reading what people are writing. I'm reading here all the. I'm reading all the Well, I'm leaving as many live chats as I can. There's well over 300 people. The butcher box is anywhere on the island of Ireland, north and south, all 32 counties, delivered to your front door, and you can order the beef lamb box combo, so half a lamb box, half a beef box, delivered to your front door. Sorry, Marie, I haven't went to my PO box last week. I'll try and get the start of this week, right? Julie Clark, do you deliver beef to Ireland? I'm in England. Julie, send me a message through the website. I'll see what I can do, right? Click any of them links in the description. Which one? The election fund. Press the contact button, and then send me a message, right? We're looking to expand to the mainland UK, right? We're trying to get a career. So anybody in the mainland UK, if they're interested in a butcher box, we're trying to get you sorted, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, so far right, Leo Varadkar says 100,000 migrants a year is too many. Let's play this clip here.
Question, like how much is too many? Is it 150, 200,000 a year, 500,000 a year? You know,
Vanna Patrick
was
here with Pat a little earlier. She talked about the comments as being, inappropriate. Or
was she asked the obvious question? How many is too many?
So you think it comes down to that? It's how many is too many. That the fact that we have so many.
Well, no, what did I say? Migration's been a good thing for Ireland on balance. I've always said that. It's good for our economy, good in terms of public services, makes our country a more interesting place. But the numbers in recent years have been
the country
high.
of 5 million people. Yeah. We're seeing the population rise by 2%. So what's happening at the moment is too fast.
Yeah,
is your view?
No, it's 100,000 a year is too many.
Yeah.
Now, what I also said, and maybe that wasn't reported, and I've said all this before, is that some people are under the illusion that somehow this is like some sort of tap and the government can just kind of turn it up and down. That's not how it works, and I can go into excruciating detail as to why that's not the case. And I think that's one of the misperceptions and misconceptions has. Like, one thing I would have faced a lot as Taoiseach is, you're bringing all these asylum seekers into the country, as if I was handing out brochures in Kabul or Syria. Like, sure, I wasn't, of course, but that's what some people think. But again, look, if anyone disagrees with me, fine. I think immigration's been a good thing for Ireland. If they think it's been a bad thing, say why. I think 100,000 a year or 110,000 a year is more than we can manage. Let them tell me what they think is too many. Is it 200,000?
Far right, Leo Varadkar. Well, you can tell there's an election coming up, can't you? He said the same thing the last election. Right before the election, he kind of said so-called right-wing things. My PO box is in the description. PO box 13122, Lifford, County Donegal, and he is inviting them. He's gaslighting the Irish people. Yeah, any pro-abortion stuff in the live chat, please ban them. Ban Hammer out, please. Regarding anybody pro-abortion, just ban them. We're not taking any. We're not going to debate this. Abortion's always wrong. Killing children is always wrong. Don't want any scammers, is right, says Anne. Thank you, I'll order a butcher box. No problem, Julie. I'll get you sorted. Yeah, no, we've, the Patrick Shields says we've 14,800 Irish homeless. We can't look after them, but we can look after the world. I know, you're absolutely right. Now, this is an interesting video from Kiev, because we're always told that these poor Ukrainians are fleeing war. But, why are people from the West Ukraine, where there's no war, coming to Ireland when they could stay in 90% of the landmass in Ukraine safe, and they're partying like we see in this video here? Now, this is Kiev. This was recent. Have a look at this. Doesn't look like a war-torn country, does it? There you go. Don't you let anybody tell you that there is no safe places in Ukraine for these migrants, scammers to go to. 5:30 in the morning there, Kit. Well, thanks for joining us. Well, I didn't see. It's hard for me to get all the live chat. That's why we like the mods. Come down hard with these pro-abortionists or anybody who's even mildly pro-abortion. Night, I was looking out for you at the last abortion march 3 months back. I couldn't see you. I wanted to donate to your campaign. I was at it. Ed, why don't you send it to my PO box? See if you scroll down below in the description, you can chip into my election campaign now. My address, my PO box address is PO Box 13122, Lifford, County Donegal. If you scroll down below this video, the address is there. That was a video of Ukrainians partying in Kiev. Okay. Look, very minimum you can do for me is share this video, this live stream, on all your social media platforms. This is the very least you can do. Cost you nothing. Share it in your WhatsApp groups, your Telegram groups, Facebook, etc. Let's get the message out there. And if you're rewatching the show, please do so as well, right? Now this video here is in France. Last week, a French girl named Philippe, I don't know how to pronounce Philippine, or what kind of girl's name is that? I'm sure it is. Anyway, the poor girl was raped and murdered by a repeat offender from Morocco, whom a judge had let out of prison 1 year into a sentence from a previous rape. Today, Antifa, the right side of history gang, decided to disrupt funeral ceremonies and vigils for Philippine. Disgusting. But this could well have been in Ireland, you know. This is what us Europeans are facing. Absolutely disgusting. No shame in these traitors. It's because of these people this girl's murdered and raped. Make you angry, wouldn't it? But this is happening all over Europe. Look, I want to thank everybody for sharing the stream, because I can see already, because I've been pushing everybody to share it. Viewers has been up probably 30% or so. So please keep sharing it. At the very least you can do, more people will be tuning in to watch. And if you are new to the show, if you've never watched my live stream before, my name is Niall McConnell. I'm from Castlefin, East Donegal. I will be running in the general election in County Donegal. Now we're expecting the general election to be called possibly this week. The budget is on Tuesday, 1st of October, and we're expecting a snap election afterwards. So we have to get ready for this general election. Now, if you want to support my election campaign, you can do so. I'm running as an independent. I'm not funded by the state. I'm not funded by NGOs. I rely on you, the listeners. Like, for example, like I'm a sheep farmer, and I have to get my own posters, have to get my own leaflets, have to get my own election leaflet drop, a leaflet delivered to every single household. But I need your support. Like, I'm in my farming gear at the minute, just got in from the farm. So this will be my third election. I got very, very close to getting elected as local councillor recently in June. So let's push now for the big one, the general election. But I need all the support I can get. If you can chip in, scroll down below this video, chip into my election fundraiser. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to support us on our shop, there's a link in the description to our shop. You can get books, you can get badges, you can get flags, you can get our jackets. There's the Dewey Reams Bible, beautiful leather Bible, the latest issue of our party newspaper, the Irish Patriot, Handbook for the New Fenian is a book we wrote ourselves. You can get grass-fed Irish lamb and beef delivered to your front door. The highest quality, you can't beat it. Next day delivery. What was I going to say? Yeah, the animals were born outside, raised outside, no vaccines, no GMOs, no grains, grass-fed, grass-finished, the highest quality lamb and beef in the world. You can get half a lamb box, or a full lamb box, a full beef box, or half lamb box, half beef box, or a beef lamb combo. Link is in the description for the Irish butcher box. Okay, I would love the jacket, says Marie. Well, Marie, the jacket is in the shop. Go to clothing, and it's a really high quality jacket. The jacket I've been wearing for 5 years. It's such a high quality jacket, really, really good. I'm not just saying it because it's our jacket, but it's a really high quality regatta jacket, waterproof, good pockets outside, inside. It's got a hood, really, really nice, keep you warm during the winter. Yeah, Sheepdog's right. Niall needs all help we can give him. It's extremely difficult to compete against the regime. Well, the regime, they spend, right? Effectively, the regime get their money back. Whatever money, say if they spend 20, 30,000 on a candidate, because they had a certain quota, Fine Gael, Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin, they'll all have their targets, their percentages, and they'll all get their money back. Unless I get elected, I won't get my money back. So we need all support. I need all the support I can get. That's why you should have to support my campaign. Like, I can't do this without you. I don't get funded by the state, don't get funded by NGOs. I'm a sheep farmer from Donegal. We need your support. So if you can chip into my election campaign, please do so. Or if you want to, for example, support Irish farmers, support Irish butchers, get a lamb or beef box, get a book, get a badge, get a Bible. It all supports our work, alright? Okay, everybody, that's it for me tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you share these streams with your friends and family. That's the very least you could do. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We go live every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. So we'll see us all again Tuesday at 8 p.m. God bless us all. Aaron Gobra.